Yo, Seahawks. Love it. I love it. I love it.
That's what I was gonna choose too. I was going to, but I was like, I'm gonna fly with Philly. That's good. Yeah, I'll just rock out with that. You wearing lime green or blue?
Nah, but like it's like a they're like light blue.
Not bad.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions.
Now let's see if you nice at men, if you just average.
Philadelphia, PA. Today we've got an NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
What the?
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive.
You think you so smart, huh?
A gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
Nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith.
Wow.
He'll buy some time right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. Didn't get it by much, but bottom line got the first down. Avoiding that 3-and-out, how vital is that on the first drive?
To me, it's like the first round of a boxing match. You know, it may not mean much right then and there, but you'd rather not lose it, right? So you want to go ahead and get it, kind of establish something early, and hope it can carry through.
Buying time to his left. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. Now Smith. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
On first down, Smith. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
Ah, fuck.
End zone.
Gotta swat that.
Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf, 38 yards. And the Seahawks are on the board first here this afternoon. Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
No,
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 18. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
No touch, sir. Hey, easy, 63, pass. No touch.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Eagles. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Tiger Hornet. No touch.
Here's Hurts to throw. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. Well, that's not the way you want to start. A first pass attempt and a first drop all in one.
Well, you've got plenty of time to make up for it, but obviously not the way you want to get things started. Got to shake that off and get going.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Hurts finding Smith for the Philly first. They're going to look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen 1 touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run right here with Swift. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It was Jamal Adams up from his safety spot to make the play behind the line. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Hurts sets up to throw it. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it. And the Seahawks force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. After the interception, here's Smith. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Now Gino. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. The incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fall complete on 3rd.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense?
The Seahawks will call on Michael Dixon on 4th down to punt this one away. Back deep is Britton Covey. Taking it about the 16. Muscles him off. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the
Hell yeah.
Come too early. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived.
You can't go before me though.
And trying to avoid
And you was behind me.
is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
First throw there taken in by Smith. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheat.
Touchdown! Philadelphia! Crush Watkins, 64 yards. And the Eagles are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Elliott good with a PAT. And we are tied at 7. So we'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession in the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like, because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge, because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Throwing now is Gino. Finding Smith and Jigba downfield. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he's going to get this all the way down to the 2 before he's wrestled out. A big play there on the catch and run. 78 yards.
Oh, man, disappointment that he couldn't finish that off in the end zone. What an effort there, doing all he can to get to the pylon, and he's going to wind up out of bounds just short. But a huge play there, going to set him up with 1st and goal from very short range.
And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Drew Lock keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 14-7. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. Now back to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. The Eagles send out their punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And from their own end zone, it's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt.
Honestly thought I clicked punt.
And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. Smith. Forced out to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter. Well, that's not how you hope to draw it up there on 1st and goal, CD, by taking a sack like that.
Well, they tried to be aggressive, didn't they? They didn't want to try and work their way past the goal line. They wanted it right there on that play. Unfortunately, it backfired against them. Now they have to try and pick it up here.
And he's going to go down again. Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now from way back there after the sack, it's 3rd and goal, a long 3rd and goal. Smith. Flush to his... Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Hassan Reddick. That's now back-to-back sacks, and it brings up 4th down. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Here we go on 4th. Smith. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Throwing is Hurts. This one complete down the field to Gary. And they're going to have a first down. And they're in field goal range as well as they're down inside the 20. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
The Eagles will take their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. 3rd and 12. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Hurts. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens.
A 46-yard attempt.
The kick by Elliott is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The final shot here before break. Smith. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead now.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy.
That's good for an Eagles.
First down, and they go with Swift again. Evades the tackler, and now some space. He's still on his feet. And finally down at the 36-yard line.
67 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
On the draw, Gainwell.
Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. On the end around, here comes Smith. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. That one good for
You said what?
And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
They ain't want to hit, bro. They not ready for prime time.
Motion right.
He's going to get it on the jet sweep.
4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains. Was it?
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Eagles touchdown. DeAndre Swift punching it in from a yard away. And the Eagles have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Elliott on for the extra point. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent is still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses. And this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. In motion goes the tight end. Now Gino on first down. Over the middle, he finds Eskridge. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it's second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 45-yard line.
From the gun, it's Walker. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Completes it to Fant on the right side. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. First and 10 here.
Middle. Tuesday.
A shotgun snap for Smith. And a flag comes in as that one
You lucky.
incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So we'll get the penalty all sorted out when we get back. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, Walker with it. He finds a little bit of room, and not for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play, stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Gino is going to get this complete to Walker. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll leave him with a third and just a yard.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling. Held it to an okay game.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
From the red zone now, Smith eluding the pressure right. Oh, no, he lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side.
Thank you.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And they had it there so close to the goal line, a chance to take it across, claim the lead here in the 4th. Boy, that was a big, big mistake.
It really was, and as much as I want to give credit to the defense for making the play, I do tend to agree with you. That mistake,
there he goes right side.
Would you believe him? I said I was on accident.
One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Geno now to throw. No chance to get away there for Smith as he goes down. Hassan Reddick picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. He's got his target. That's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
On 1st and 10, Smith. He'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown. Jackson Smith and Jigba. 59 yards. And the Seahawks have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. It stays right where it is. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. They run out of the gun with Swift. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this 3rd down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the 1st down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
They'll run again. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the 1st down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot.
Now that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the 1st down line was, and they didn't let him get anywhere near it.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They throw it out right complete. And they'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Hurts going to keep it again. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 times.
I was sliding, bro. You can't take me out my animation.
Stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout.
Got to throw him open sometimes, you feel me? That wasn't his route at all. He just got pushed hella inside to the middle, but he ended up being open.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on.
This is a good game, man. You definitely surprised me today. I was not expecting you to be this nice.
He stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Now contact up.
He said what?
Penalty markers come in. Who is this against? Now it looks like he'll throw here. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Hey, man. Good game, my boy.
Smiles on their faces.
And many real estate people tell us all the time, it's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because